Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over requests in Python, how to communicate to a server to be more precise. But before I begin, please subscribe to the channel and please like and comment on this video. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to have a documentation guide to help me with this one because, working with APIs, you do need to, when you're working with server-based APIs, you do need to examine the documentation. So I'm just going to do that here. And there's going to be a library that we're going to use called requests. All right. And it comes with pip. So what is pip? Pip is a Python package manager, so analogous to NPM, right? And with pip, you can download and install the packages. So requests is one of them. So what you do is you typically just type pip to make sure you have it, right? Similar to NPM, you'll have, it'll be logged, right? It won't give any error, right? And then we'll say pip install requests, right? So we're going to do that. And it looks like it already has it, so you don't need to worry. There is an update, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so now what you can do is when you install it, you can just say import requests, all right? So now that you imported it, you can actually use it for several things. And there's going to be a couple of methods, but we're just going to focus on two, which is get and post. All right, so get and post. All right. So what is a get? A get is when you're retrieving data from a backend, and a post is when you're inserting data to a backend. All right. So let's go over what I'm saying. So let's use this GitHub API to see how the get works. So what I can do is I can just copy this and paste it, and you can copy it at home. Right, what's going on here is I'm using the requests, and that it has a get method where I can get from a URL, and then I put the URL here, and what'll happen is I'm going to get a response back. All right, so when I'm working with servers, I'm going to put the URL that's the URL of that server. All right, the server is going to say, hey, okay, I got that you wanted a get request. I'm going to give you the data back, and that'll be stored in R. So let's print R. Play. Right. And now you can see that it's a response 200. So response 200 just means that it's good. If you ever heard of a 404 error, that means that, the web page is not found. So let's do r.keys. I think there's better ways to see what's going on. So let me try our data. Play it. Okay, yeah. So let me look here. So now we have a response object called R. We can get all the data that we need from this object, right? So let's see. I think there's a way to access it. R.text. Let's see. Okay, so now if you see what happened, so this is actually the whole web page of this thing, right? And let's actually go here. Right, so this is this whole thing, right? And it just lodged it in here. So that's the whole idea with APIs and GET requests, is that I can put the URL and it's gonna give me the data back. All right. So that's how a GET works. In a GET, it's typically like in Facebook, you're getting the posts of your feed, or you're getting the friends that are near you. This is how GET works. Now, let's say you want to put data in a database, right? Or you want your API to send, or if you want to send data, and the database will take care of that. That will be the post request. All right, so let's look at the post request. Okay, so that's this one, right? I'm gonna just copy this, and we can delete that. And let's do print R. Play that. Oh, and I think it's going all the way down, so let me clear it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, all right. So now let's play it. Okay, so yeah, response 200, right? Awesome. So what this basically means is that you were able to add this data to the, the back end of the site. So http://post, what's going on is that there's a route for this URL, and then it says, okay, you give me the data and I'm going to do something with it, and then I'm going to output the result. And 200 means everything is good, right? So that's that. While you can't really see it, right? These are external APIs. If you build an API for your own, like by yourself, right, which we'll obviously do in this channel, you'll see that, how these actually work and how the server methods work, right? And, honestly, I think we can end it with this. The main idea is to just understand that get and post, and that with requests, we can do both of these things, right? So let's say we had a to-do app, right? So if we wanted to fetch all the to-dos, then we would do requests.get, right? URL that gets all the to-dos. And let's say we wanted to add a to-do, then we would actually do request.post, right? And then as an input, right? As an input, you'll give the new to-do, because the new to-do is the thing that needs to be sent to delivered to the API. All right. So I think that's it for today. All right. I have new content coming out after this. So I'll see you then. All right. Bye.